Hello, BCom students. Great job on completing the first week. If you haven't, get it done. You got still time to get it done tonight. The things I want to talk to you about right now is let's make sure that you're up to speed on what's going on. So this week, it's videos and introductions and understanding how the class works. Then it's the three chapters that you need to read and be tested on. Now, again, I'm sure you know this, but just in case you don't, you know that I've got to cram 16 weeks worth of lessons into about 4 weeks in a summer class. So you need to accomplish something every day in the class to keep up. I can't just wave a magic wand and say it's okay if you don't get all this done. We still have to accomplish the same things we do in a 16-week class over the summer. In a face-to-face class, I'd be drilling this into your head for an hour, 2 or 3 hours, geez, 2 hours, at least 2 hours a day during the summer. So you've really got to put at least 2 hours a day into the class as far as reading and understanding what's going on. All right, enough of the preaching. So this first week is really just getting our legs underneath us and getting the basics of how communication works, framework, interpersonal communication, how to plan communication. Then we're gonna jump to how to do interviews, business presentation, job search, interviewing, and things like that. Because the big part of the class for me is showing you how to do your best interview. And we spend a lot of time and energy on that. I'm going to do something different the summer session that I haven't done before. Usually when I have what I call the secrets interview conversation, we do that as in small groups of 5 to so, and I have to set up a time with students and try to get them all together. It's a pain, but it's the only way I'm going to make sure that students are paying attention. Well, for the summer, I'm gonna try something different, and I'm gonna record 5 different videos. Usually, this conversation's at about an hour to an hour and a quarter. I'm gonna boil this down to 50 minutes or so, and I'm gonna have 5 different videos with 10 questions each, which is 50%, which is what this part of the class represents as far as points. And my biggest fear is that when I do this, you're not going to pay attention to the videos. So listen to me. The best part of the class, and the part of the class that you will use for the rest of your life, is going to be in these 5 videos. And it's going to be very important, especially when we have our interview, that you listen to these videos and take the tests. Because I'm gonna drop some truth bombs on you, and it is going to be applicable to the rest of your life. So trust me on this. Please listen, watch the videos. And if you do that, I promise that even though I might drone on a little bit, it will be worth your time, and you can directly apply the things that I tell you to your life and your job as far as finding a job the next day. Okay? So trust me, it's worth your time. So again, I'm going to put together 5 videos. I don't have them done yet. I'm going to try to get them all done tomorrow. And those 5 videos will be worth 10 points each for a total of 50 points. I'll caution you, the last video I do will be on how to negotiate your salary after you are giving a job offer. That's probably going to run 20 minutes. But trust me on this. How to negotiate after you get the job offer is extremely important, because people just don't do it unless you're a high-level person and you've learned over the years how. I'm going to tell you the secrets on how to negotiate your salary after it's been offered, a job's been offered to you. I'm telling you, I've helped clients and students make thousands of dollars more than their initial offering. You just have to know how to play the game, and I'm going to give you the rules. So we're going to have those 5 videos. It should be pretty self-explanatory. And that way we don't have to set up times and use that hour and a half that you could just watch the videos. So we're going to try it, see if it works. All right. Now, we are going to have face-to-face interviews over Teams that we'll have to schedule, and I'll work those schedules out with you. So the week of the 21st, during the week of the 21st, A through people that have last name starts with an A through L, we're going to have a live interview, via the interweb. And same thing for the following week. The rest of the class will do that. The reason I want to do the live interviews is, again, because no one gives you feedback anymore. And trust me, if you've paid attention to the videos, then when we meet, we'll have a conversation about, okay, do you have any questions about the videos? How can I help you? Let's clear that out. And then we'll have our interviews. And you're going to learn a lot from the other people, how they do their interviews. And you're going to learn a lot about how you do yours, because you're going to feel like you're in a real interview because other people are watching. And it's going to be a little stressful. But again, you don't learn anything unless you put yourself out there and get a lot uncomfortable. But once you do it and you're successful, and I'm going to give you feedback, trust me, I do it lovingly, and you're going to be fine. As long as you just give me your time and effort, you're going to be fine. Okay, how we're going to set up those interviews is I will send you a link. You'll go to a web page, and I'm going to pick out 3 times every day that I'm going to be available: 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and 7 o'clock. And you're going to pick those times that you're available, all of them. So if you're stay at home and you can meet any time, then you're going to pick all those dates. If you work from 9 to 5, then you're probably going to pick the 7 o'clock one. So you'll pick all the times that you're available. On the weekends, I might push that to 11 o'clock and 7 o'clock, and I might not have anything on a Saturday night, so I can try to have life. But in any event, you'll have plenty of times to choose from if it's your week to do your interview. I'm going to group those together and find the most people that we can meet at one time, probably max of 5. And then we'll do the interviews. Again, I'll send you an email that says, hey, this is your time. Here's the link. It's going to be all straightforward. It's going to be fine. Trust me. Okay. So coming up next is going to be the secrets videos that I'll put together tomorrow, and I'll send you the instructions and the link and show you where it's at with another video, the whole 9 yards. And then when we do the scheduling, which will be, again, I'll send that out probably later this week. Not probably, I'll send it out later this week with a link that you can schedule your interviews, and we'll knock that out too. The process is a little convoluted now, but trust me, it'll be fine. You'll figure it out. It'll be all fine. Now, what happens if you just can't meet any of those times that I've given you? Well, guess what? I will, if there's a couple of ones off that you need for me to meet, have the interview at 10 o'clock at night, I'll do it. You're doing well in the class is my priority. Okay, until tomorrow, I'm going to give you some more information. Get all the chapters done now that you need to. And you know what? You can actually work ahead in the class. I don't care. Go knock out another chapter if you have time. That's the great thing about online learning. I'm giving you the minimum that you can achieve, but if you want to do more, that's fine. I've had students go through half the class because they had time during 1 week and they didn't get much done on the next, but that's okay. They got it before the scheduled due date, which is fine. Okay, enough of this. Have a great day. We'll talk again soon.